Well, some of you may be wondering what's been happening with Gromit. Yeah, when I first got this thing back in June, shortly before I went off on the road trip on the Harley, I said it'd definitely be on the road for summer. Yeah, it's now January 2024. In the video Two Poorly Motorbikes, it was late August, and I mentioned that it would this thing will probably be running tomorrow. Obviously, that didn't happen. What I did do prior to August was my first priority, which was make it oil tight. I'm not talking oil tight when running, haven't had it running yet. I'm talking oil tight purely when standing still. When it arrived, the delivery truck was awash with its oil. I put it out the back with a tray under it, which was immediately, and I refilled the oil, and it immediately filled with oil. Like the next day, it was full of oil. So new oil lines, fibre washers, O-rings, just everything, oil tight, oil tight, oil tight. And the other thing I did, then I tried to get it running, and I found out that the clutch was slipping, and I knew something was up with the clutch, and it wasn't really held on. So I put it back together, and it still slipped. So I bought new springs and new clutch plates, and the clutch plates were too big. They wouldn't fit. They're physically too big. I don't know what's happened there. I don't tend to sort of do returns because I'm thinking it's probably my fault anyway. I probably ordered the wrong thing, and I'll find out what they are, and it'll just be something I can sell on eBay when I'm skint. So there's a big pile of stuff to sell on eBay when I'm skint. It's actually my retirement plan, is the amount of crap I've bought for motorcycles that I ended up never using. I have a horrible feeling that monoblock may end up in the same position. So the clutch turns the engine. The engine is no longer a sieve. Since August, I had a problem with the valves being jammed, and I freed them up. So it's had the top end gaskets. Reused the copper gasket, heated up cherry red, quenched it, stuck it back in. That seems fine. Made gaskets for everything else. New plug lead, new plug cap. Fattest, bluest, loudest spark I've ever seen on any motorcycle ever, full stop. An amazing spark, that is what I will say for. I mean, you wouldn't think it. The state of this thing. Look at it. It's gone. It's horrible. But that really works. I'm so pleased with that. Obviously, I also replaced the points and the condenser because, well, you just do, don't you? Upshot of it is it still won't start. So I'm timing it and retiming it and checking everything and rechecking it. And I only found out today, B40s don't like to be kick-started. The preferred method of starting one of these, apparently, is taking a long run and bump starting it. That's really not going to fly. Apparently, they will kickstart, but a lot of the time it'll take a lot of kicks. Sometimes I'll start first kick, but it's quite rare. So what I'm doing wrong, apparently, is kicking it over 5 or 6 times and then assuming something else is wrong. So what I'll do is kick it and kick it and kick it and kick it and kick it. Thing is, when I bought it, I knew it was a runner. I'd seen video of it running. What I hadn't seen video of it was it starting. Devil's in the detail. Cheery bye.